called Talkstic, which is it's kind of a stupid name, but I like it. It's funny, kind of. I mean, it's quite literally just my name and then the word talk, talkstick, talkstick, frogstick. I don't know. It it's goofy, all right, but we're gonna roll with it. Anyways, this is kind of like a podcast, I guess. It's more so just a commentary style series, airing every specifically Tuesday, not Tuesdays, Thursdays. That's what it is. We're going to be airing every Thursday, and I figured, hey, I feel like people should get to know me more because every time I'm in a voice call with my friends, usually a lot of the time they're the ones doing a lot of talking, and that's mainly because I just don't talk. So I figured, hey, maybe if they find these videos, which I assume some of them will, they get to know a little bit more about their friend Frostic. Why not? Uh, Speaking of which, though, I guess I should talk about this podcast, I guess you could call it, itself, and like how I came up with the idea or whatever. I mean, there's nothing much really. It's just usually me talking, uh, a commentary voiceover, a little. It's usually just a little commentary voiceover of a, as what you're seeing right now, me building a quote unquote studio, so I can do maybe a little, maybe a few more Minecraft things in the future. Because me personally, I love this game. It is just my life. Like honestly, I could fill an entire book, like a 1,000-page book, with the reasons of why I love this game and like how much I've been playing it and my entire journey with the game. But that is definitely for a different episode, a different video. But basically, the podcast, it's something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. And by very long time, I mean a, a good long while, I guess you could say. And honestly, it really is just another outlet. It's a verbal outlet this time instead of a creative outlet like a lot of my other videos are, honestly. And it's more so just another way for me to document my life, I guess, because I have a lot of stories to tell and I have a really bad memory, so I figured I can, while I can still remember them, I should tell them. And that's something I really enjoy, honestly, is stories. I love hearing stories, which I guess that's why I'm usually the quote unquote therapist for a lot of my friends, because they just vent. Like, no hate to any of my friends, and like, you know, no shade or nothing. I love my friends, I do, but they really do just they kind of just vent a lot, and I find that really funny. That people just, for some reason, I don't know why. I've been told I have a oddly enough calming presence, which I personally don't understand it, but I mean, if someone else finds my presence comforting, then so what? You know, like that's them. That's something they can enjoy. And why not? I'll be there for them if I can. I'm getting a bit sappy. Anyways, the podcast itself, it's more so just, again, as I said, something for me to talk about because I really do. I like to talk, and it's something that I don't do often, especially in real life. Like, I have so many disabilities, I guess you could call them, but a lot of it really does just come down to I'm what's the word? I guess a lot of it really does just come down to autism. in some cases. Uh, but also being an introvert and having OCD and a lot of other stuff just doesn't really help too much. I'm sure. Anyways, uh, I guess I should fill you in on the podcast specifically. As I said, episodes will be airing every Thursday for the most part, if I can. I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to keep it up, but I'll try. I will try. And the visuals, as you can see, if you can see, I know that my laptop it does not handle Minecraft, especially new Minecraft, very well. But in some cases it can. And I mean, like, that's why I stick to like 1.8 quite a bit, and even then, this thing, it is slow, but I work with it, and I do what I can, because that's just what I like doing. I like creating. Where was I? This is what the podcast is gonna be a lot of. Like, it's just gonna be a lot of rambling, because that's something I like to do. I like to ramble. Anyways, the visuals. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's late as usual. But the visuals. I'm right now. As you can see, I am building a studio. Wait, did I? Oh, I did say this already. Oh my gosh, dude, I need to go to sleep. which, which is something that's like I really do want to. Speaking of sleeping, I I really do want to get my health back in order because like self care is not something I'm very good at. like I eat right, I guess, but actually no I don't. I don't eat right. I eat very small portions and not a lot of small portions, so that could be that could be hindering me a bit. And it's not just that, but it's also like right now, as I am recording this, is 3 a.m. because I'm just the guy of procrastination, apparently. I am just so good at it, which is something I don't want to be good at. But oh well. It it is what it is at the end of the day. And honestly though, I will say, talking out loud, it really does just help. It helps you think. And I think that that's something that's good, especially for me, is because I am very bad at speaking. I have a speech impediment, kind of. It's like a very small one, but it is it is there in some cases. I really am just bad at speaking, and I honestly think that my voice, uh, which I've always thought my voice sounds a bit like a broken record, like like the voice you are hearing right now is a bit more of a pitched up version, and that's because I have trained my voice and myself to pretty much just voice act constantly. And if you listen closely in the ends and the beginnings of words or just sentences in general, you can kind of hear a bit more like a gravel or a like you know a scratchy. I always sound like I have a scratchy throat or like a sore throat, whatever you might call it. And yeah, I think that might uh do something. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about like biology or the physicality of some stuff, but my voice is something that's always been like, oh, it sounds a bit weird. At least to me, it sounds weird. Uh, and I guess that is true. Like a lot of people, they think, no, that's not what I sound like, because because a little info dump. Basically, when you're speaking, your voice uh v- vibrates through your bones. Like that's why when you speak, you can actually feel it, like the vibrations of your vocal cords in your bones, and it makes it sound much more rich and rich and deeper. So you're actually like you sound much more lighter to everyone else, which yeah, I can understand that, but in some cases it is also just like I don't like sounding like that. Like it's hard to judge, especially it's hard to judge like how you actually sound, and like me personally, uh people that actually do voice acting or like impressionists, like I kind of wonder sometimes like how do they do it, because how do they get such spot on uh like how do they get such spot on uh replications of the voice. The impression. I literally just say, oh my gosh, I need to go sleep, dude. The impression though, like I wonder how they do it, if they're doing it by ear in some cases quite a bit. So yeah, there is that. I just can't think. It is so late right now. But again, this is something that I've always wanted to do, because I really do just I love stories. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I do I really am a broken record. I just keep repeating myself, which is just something that happens, and it's something that yeah, you're probably going to hear a lot of. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I really do just enjoy speaking, despite not being able to speak very well. Is I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I guess like technically I do have like a lot of talents, and public speaking has never been one of them. So this is also just another way to try and help with that, because I'm like little fact here, little info bit of lore on me is I absolutely hate cameras, and I hate my reflection. And I'm not entirely sure where that comes from. I've looked into it, but I don't understand. It's interesting for sure, but I don't understand it. I don't know why I hate my reflection, and it's like I can't tell if it's body dysphoria. Is that what it is? Dysphoria, I think. Yeah, body dysphoria. I'm not entirely sure if it's that or something else in general. But overall, I try to live with it, and in all reality, I just don't look in mirrors. I've been like this for years now, by the way, so I've just learned to deal with it. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I mean, there's not much to talk about. It's just I want to keep these videos short and sweet as well. It's more so just, hey, this is a new thing that I want to do because I thought it would be cool, and here we are. I guess I should say like something profound about like I guess the idea of public speaking, which is this probably gonna kick out. Maybe, I don't know. But like I guess I should probably say something like about more so the podcast or just myself. Like that's what it is about, but it's like I'm very bad at sharing, and especially when I have so many things I want to show people, but because I have very poor commitment, I have very poor commitment issues. I guess. I know I have commitment issues. That's what it is. I'm very bad at keeping with one thing, and I'm very bad at consistency, which is why I started YouTube as well. It's another one of the many reasons I started doing YouTube was because I wanted to try and have a bit more consistency and routine, which is something I've said before in other videos. I think it was actually the Iron Prestige video as well. I said this, but like having a routine and having like consistency in your life really does help with your mental state. At least it does mine a lot, and it's nice in some cases. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. I am I am genuinely tired. I really need to stop being a night owl, but I'm hardwired like this. What time is it actually? It's 3:37. I really should sleep. But duty calls, I guess, and I have to edit this video afterwards. I have to edit it all together. And let's see, it's been about 16, 17 minutes almost. But yeah. If you got to this point, thanks for watching, and thanks for listening as well. Even if, because even if no one does see this, no one hears this, I truly do think that this is a good idea, especially for me, because it will help me in the long run, and I do care about trying to take care of myself in some cases, because that's something I'm very bad about, is properly taking care of myself. It's always been a problem for me in general. I just have very, very poor health as well. So, yeah. On that note, I will see you all Monday and next Thursday. So, thank you for listening, and have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good whatever time zone you are currently in, or watching slash listening to this too. Also, tell me if I should consider putting this on Spotify, like, an actual podcast on Spotify. I feel like that would be really cool and I guess smart to do as well. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye.